that. It's very exciting.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Urban Rush. We have some breaking news happening. It is Thursday, November the 3rd, 2011. We have a great show coming up for you today. I'm Fiona Forbes. And Michael, the breaking news is literally breaking.
I have always been jealous of people that could do the armpit one or the hand one.
Say it. One, the hand.
The tooting from the hands or the armpit.
You're allowed to say fart on TV.
But you're the first person that's ever been able to teach me.
I taught you.
So thank you. That was.
So this is what Mike and I do to prep for the show.
Just to get ready. But that is, honestly, you know when you've been trying to achieve something in your life?
Since you were probably 4.
Exactly. Since I was old enough to be like, whoa, that's so funny.
I can't do the armpit one.
So thank you for that.
My life is not complete.
Come on, give it a try.
Not in this dress. I think we'd have a malfunction of some sort. It is beautiful outside today. Yesterday, Grouse got some fresh snow, which is really, really cool.
The first dusting of the new season. Of course, Whistler's been getting snow for a few weeks now, especially up in the hills. But it's really nice to see it, especially on a crisp fall day, and you can see the trees.
Vancouver
and the
is
snow.
so pretty at this time of year.
Stunning.
Now, last night, Michael and I, for the 6th consecutive year, were invited back. It always surprises us that we're invited back.
Back to things.
But it was the Burnaby Business Excellence Awards Gala. Tons of great people. It's a huge event.
Great celebration of businesses based in Burnaby, and you don't realize how many massive companies have their head offices in Burnaby. EA, IBM. I mean, just some huge organizations. But what they do every single year is they contact Fiona and I about 6 weeks before and say, hey, we've got a theme this year. We want you to dress up as blank. And every year, we get this order on what we're doing for theme, and we dress up and we go to the event. We're the only people dressed up.
And we think they've been punking
We're the only people.
Bless
so last year.
Yeah, last year it was a flamenco theme. So you were a toreador. You were wearing capri pants and high heels. Here's a photograph to prove it.
I put on the pants, and I remember being in the costume place, and I was trying to get them around my waist, and she's like, no. Zoink! And they were up here somewhere.
Hello,
it was crazy.
Michael.
And then she handed me a pair of men's heels, and I said, these are heels. And she said,
Tom Cruise used to wear them when he was filming Mission Impossible.
That doesn't make me feel better. Why did Tom Cruise wear them?
It's a joke.
Oh.
Because he's a shorty.
What's up, shorty?
And last night had a 1920s theme, and Michael, according to Terry David Mulligan, because I texted Terry this photograph last night because he said, why are you not at my book launch? And I said, because we're doing this with no explanation.
Yeah. Sing along if you know the words.
Texted back was, why are you with a leprechaun?
They say that with Hochtaler.
Yeah, you kind of look like a Hochtaler girl.
I felt like a Hochtaler man last night.
Or anyway, hello, my lady.
Lots of fun, and we want to thank them for inviting us out there to be part of the Burnaby Business Excellence Awards once again. Now, I do have some bad news because we're about 5 days away, if I'm counting properly, from the end of the world. You may not know this.
Not again.
There's another massive asteroid hurtling through space towards Earth.
Her name is Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
Wait, we've got some breaking news. We've got a live feed here of what's going on in outer space.
God, I used to spend a lot of money in the arcade on asteroids.
When this game was like the most amazing thing in technology that had ever happened?
It's the little spaceship you have to look out for. The big one was all right, but the little one was tough to take care of. But you got 10,000 points. So.
But this is true about the asteroid.
Yes, a huge asteroid passing within the moon's orbit. And this is a different thing. One of the closest that we know of anyway, one of the closest pass-bys by an asteroid. And it's just under 200,000 miles away. It's the size of an aircraft carrier. And personally, I think
you want to get hit by this, right?
Well, it's not. I don't want to get. What I am, Fiona, is I am a optimistic fatalist. So I believe that someday we will get hit by an asteroid, but I also believe that I'll be one of the survivors. That's a fatalistic optimist right there. But I just don't you get the feeling sometimes that people are trying to protect you from knowledge? Like maybe I'm feeling paranoid, but they're trying to make it like, oh, it's okay, it's just an asteroid, you may notice it. As it hurtles towards your planet.
They don't know where it's going to go.
They don't know. They don't know. So live your life like today is the last 5 days of your life.
Why not?
I agree. Do you think you would survive? Honestly, if there was like
if I were hit by an asteroid, no.
But not if you were directly hit, duh. But I'm talking about things like
of an aircraft
but I'm
carrier.
talking about like plagues and sort of those big things.
I'm a survivor.
End of the world. You think you're a survivor?
Totally.
Do you think everybody thinks they're a survivor? Or do some people walk around going, maybe I'll be the first?
Some people walk around going, I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
No, they do. And those are the people that write those articles that we're all gonna die.
Yeah, and those will probably be the people that survive, because that's just the way the world works sometimes. But anyway, you may be able to see it if you have a telescope or anything else. There'll be lots of viewing parties and stuff.
Okay,
So 5 days.
Before we get on with things, a little picture of our relationship today. Here's a photograph of Michael and I last night after we finished hosting the Burnaby Business Excellence Awards.
That's a great photo.
I love that.
They call that a stacker.
It is a stacker, a little stack of cuteness. That's what I just called you.
You called me a little stack of cuteness.
We're going to check in with Elise at Rock 101.
You wouldn't say that if I were lying on top of you.
No.
Hey guys, well, Guy Garage Madness continues. As we all know, the party is coming up. It is next week, November the 10th at the Boulevard Casino. And every Friday, we've been giving everybody an extra chance to get in on the party by finding me in the 2011 Dodge Challenger somewhere in the Lower Mainland. So I'll give you the regular hint. This week, it's going to be here, Vancouver, on Friday. So you can head over to Classic Rock 101 on the Facebook page for my location 2 minutes before we announce it on the air.
Very nice, Elise. Of course, that's a great way to qualify to follow on Facebook and then find out where she is. And hopefully the party will go ahead. If the asteroid actually passes by Earth, you'll be able to win the Guy Garage.
Oh, I know. We have a great show coming up for you today. Bob Lenarduzzi is going to be joining us. Of course, he is the president of the Whitecaps, but he is here to talk about his brand new book, A Canadian Soccer Story, right after this. Don't go away.
A good Canadian soccer story.